Hi everyone, welcome back to the Devops bucket. So in this video, I am going to explain you about this cross account access from your EKS to S3 or maybe from other service to S3 or any other services. The concept behind this will be the same. So first I will explain you a fundamental how to use actual cross account. I will be demonstrating you based on EC2 is in one account and S3 is in one account. Okay, so I want to connect from EC2 to S3 to upload a file or a get a file or something. Let's say you have account A and created an EC2 instance. In this EC2 instance, if you SSM into it, let's say SSM into it, and every EC2 instance will contain one instance role. Okay, this is called instance role. Okay, instance role. If you have added an S3 permissions to it, it will only able to access your own account S3 bucket. Okay, own account S3 bucket, but not the other account S3 bucket because it's a different account, right? So how to solve this problem? So this is our video's agenda. Stay till the end, you will understand everything step by step, and also I will show you the practical concept also. Okay, you require a connectivity between account A to account B's IAM connectivity, in the sense using the policies or the permissions, not by any of creating any of the service or etc. Just you need one IAM policy and one IAM trust policy, trust relationship. These two things are needed. Let me show you. First, in the account A, you have already an instance role, like instance profile will be attached to an EC2. This profile contains what? One IAM role. This role contains, right? This role contains two things. One is trust relationship and another one is IAM policies, right? IAM policies. So what is trust relationship? So trust relationship is basically this role will go connect some other resources, right? The other resource should have such trust policy to allow the EC2 instance to communicate to it. Let's say this EC2 instance has some trust policy with the ec2.amazonaws.com. That means EC2 API will be trusted by this IAM role to do an operation. Trust policy is basically helping IAM to trust something to do action, right? So this is what trust policy. That's called trust relationship in IAM. And this IAM policies, it's basically a group of permissions that you are giving to a role, so that everyone will able to access that particular resources or do such operations using these policies. This is about trust policy and IAM policy. So you have already created one IAM role for your EC2 instance. You already attached, right? For this role, we require a permission, such permission to access the other account, right? That means IAM policy is the required component here. Why not trust policy? Because we are the source here, we are going to destination. So trust relationship will be come into place whenever you are the destination. Okay, in the destination point of view, you have to say this destination account or destination container or destination policy role that to trust something else, right? So here I am the source, so I will be focused on role and its policies. So to this IAM policy, I will add one assume role permission. What is that role? Assume role permission. Assume role permission to this account. So here, as I said, we require one IAM role at our source account with the trust policy and IAM policy. Trust policy is not in scope of this cross account access at account A level because it is the source, and IAM policy we will add one assume role permission to the other account. Now coming to the other side, the destination side, here we require one more IAM role. Okay, one more IAM role. This IAM role will contain again trust policy and permissions, right? Trust policy and permission policy. So now in the trust policy, now it is the destination. So what it should trust a different account IAM role, right? We are sending a request from this IAM role to this account IAM. So this account resources. So this is the role in the account B which should trust this account's IAM role, correct? So in a brief, account A is the source. So whenever source is there, the source should contain IAM policies which should do an assume role operation to the destination. Coming to the destination side, here we require to add one trust policy to trust account A's connection. Okay, this is the basic understanding or basic idea of this. Next, coming to the policies part. So the policy is very straightforward. So what resource you want to give the policy for? Permission for S3. So we add S3 permissions. Okay, so IAM policy from the destination side contains a trust relationship which should trust the account AS role, and policy should contain the whatever resource permissions you want to give that permission. So then how it will access? First we go into EC2. Okay, by SSM or SSH or whatever you want, you have connected. User will connect to EC2. From EC2, you are already on the role of EC2 instance role. Okay, EC2 role, right? Whenever you do AWS STS get F and call ref and identity, it will show you your current role, whatever you have attached to the EC2. Then we require to assume the role of account B by using AWS Assume Role command, or from your application point of view, you need to use of SDK to switch the role, right? Switch the role. We have already added the assume role in the IAM policy of the source side. It will able to assume the role of account B. So account B should also have the trust policy to trust the account A's role. It will allow it. After that, S3 permission is already there to this role, right? It will connect to the S3, right? I hope you understand the entire flow. Let me go to this account to set up cross account access. So this is my primary account, which I will be adding EC2 creating EC2 instance. Right, go to an EC2 and click on launch instance. Just let me create one test. This source account, source one, and instance profile. Okay, I am adding the EC2 instance role. Okay, that role is a basic default role. I will show you. I will add the necessary permissions. IAM console. If I go to the user role and if I search for EC2 instance role, I have the admin access currently. You can have any access, but even with admin access, the admin access is within this account only. But now I am going to access the resources outside of this account, so this administrator will not work for the other account. So I need to add different permission. Let me add that. Click on add permission, create inline policy. If you see the trust relationship, it is an EC2 only. So our source is EC2 instance only. So we don't need to add anything out of this, right? We need to add permission to the source. Okay, create inline policy. Okay, select a service and select STS as a service. STS. And here actions, you will require STS assume role. This one we want. Okay, and also let's add tagging also if you want to tag anything. Okay, and then resources. Here there will be two options. All resources it will put star, otherwise specific. I want specific, right? What I want, user or role? I want role because I want to assume a role in other account, right? So I will click on add ARN, and this will ask you this in this account or any account or other account. I want other account. Go ahead and add the resource ARN. So where this is resource ARN is, for that I have logged into another account. To be, I am going to the IAM and just creating one role, create a role, and I'm using custom trust policy because I want to give like assume role trust policy from other account, right? Okay, so this I when I click the custom trust policy, it's showing something, right? So in the principal, okay, click on add principal. Here it will show multiple options, but we want IAM roles, right? Click on the role, and here it is asking to add the role name. What is this role name? My EC2 instance role, right? So this is my EC2 instance role. I am copying this ARN of another account, like this is source account. Okay, copying the role and just pasting it here. Okay, and my current account is this 485, and this is my other account, so I am adding as a principal. Okay, so this is my principal. So trust this particular role whenever it comes to you for STS assume role operation. Okay, this is the idea of this. Click on next, and let me give you this S3 full access. Okay, because we want S3, right? Just I'm giving full access. Let me put cross account role. Okay, and click on create role. So now a role will be created, right? Copy this role ARN and come to this IAM policy that we are creating in the source. Just add resource ARN. Okay, that's it. Remaining things it will be filled up. Click on add ARN. Okay, and click on next. Policy name is cross account policy. Cross account policy. Create policy. So this is cross account policy. What it is saying, allow a policy for assume role and tag session on the resource of this role, which is a different account role. Okay, now what we did, we have created a source role and we have created a destination role. Source role, we have added a policy that you can able to access the other accounts IAM by using STS assume role. You can assume that role. And in my destination role, I have attached a trust relationship where I am giving a trust policy that trust this account role whenever it comes to you for assume role operation. And for the permissions, give this S3 full access. So this is what we did till now. Right now, let me connect to the EC2 instance that we have been created. Okay, if I click connect, first let me show you, as I my current account contains administrator access, let's access in the other account. Okay, let's go to sudo first, and here if you go to S3 in the test account, okay, in the second account I'm going to S3. I don't have S3 bucket. Okay, let me create one S3 bucket. Let me put regional and test hyphen bucket. Okay, and just create bucket. Okay, fine. Now I am in my EC2, right? If I run sts get hyphen caller hyphen identity, okay, it will show my current account EC2 instance role. Okay, right, this is my source accounts role. This is fine. Now with this role you cannot access that other account role directly. That's why we have created a bridge. Right, now let me write some text file. Go hello. Okay, and just let me paste it in the test.txt, and I will try to upload this test.txt into that S3. Okay, into this S3 of cross account. Okay, by default it will not work. That's what I want to show you. Run AWS S3 CP and just put test.txt and S3 colon and the name of our bucket. This is the bucket name. Okay, this is my bucket name, right? Yeah, it's my bucket name. Okay, slash and test.txt. So it will copy the bucket into that particular in this file into that bucket. If I run this, see what the error is saying. An error occurred when calling put object operation access denied, because it is in different account, right? 4831, but my account is different 180. So now as we have created a bridge, my source account can able to assume account B's role, and the account B role is having that permission of S3. So I am doing it now. AWS STS assume hyphen role hyphen role hyphen ARN. Let me copy this test account role ARN. Okay, and just paste it here. Hyphen we require to give the role session name as well. Role hyphen session hyphen name. Okay, name equal to, let's say, test. It will gives you X key, secret key and session token. These are temporary ones. Okay, let us do AWS configure. Okay, to ask for X key, secret key, just copy and paste it here. Okay, yes. Now let me run the AWS STS get hyphen caller hyphen identity command. Okay, see, the role has been changed to S test. That is new accounts role, the other accounts role. Now let me run the same command of CP. See, now it is successfully uploaded. So that means we have achieved cross account access from our EC2 to S3. So I hope you understand the flow. There are two roles, source role and destination role. Source role contains the normal IAM policy to assume the second account's role, and the second account's role contains the trust policy to trust the first account role. This is the main agenda. So for the EKS pod identity role also, that becomes our source, right? In the pod identity role, okay, let me show you the pod identity role. Let me go to the roles. If you see, this is a S3FN role is the pod identity. If you see the trust relationship, no changes is required because this is also source. So the trust policy of source is not at all problem for us. The policy that we need to add at the source level is the custom policy, where we require to do an STS assume role operation to account B's role. Okay, now add permissions, create inline policies, and you can attach the STS assume role. Same way that we have tried. Okay, and to the other account you can use the same role. Okay, same role because it contains already S3 access, but from your pod or from your container, from your application perspective, you require one SDK, AWS SDK, to change the role. I have one sample AWS Boto 3 code. So just let you understand how we can switch the role. Okay, so if I paste it here, Okay, this is a very simple Boto3. Just I am importing one Boto3 and creating an STS client, and then response equal to state assume role. Okay, STS assume role. I am doing assume role operation for STS and providing the role ARN of account B. Okay, and providing one role session name, and credentials will be added, and then I am calling the S3 list bucket or copy or anything. Just we have to pass this assumed role session in the Boto3 client. Or if you are using different SDK, that may be using some credential chain where you need to switch the role, like doing an STS to the assume role operation for that and getting the credentials and then adding to the client. So this is how you need to perform this session change. Okay, so this is how the cross account access works. I hope you understand the concept, what are the role that it is having and source and destination. If you have any further questions on this, or if you confused at any point of the video, please put that comment below. I will make a new video showing a different example, or I will try to solve it in the comments itself. I hope you understand. If you are watching our video for the first time, please subscribe and click the bell icon for the updates, and please hit the like button. Thank you.